Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avadon. Last episode we went and explored throughout the southern half of the forest here. Found an abandoned camp without much in it, found a tower with some guy in it that we, well, had to tell something about, and we have found this area over here which is likely where we're going to be going because it's time to help Monitor Shigaz find the bandits that are hidden out here. So let's go do so. Monitor Shigaz, I am ready to begin the hunt.
Are you sure? Once the Shadow Walker acts, it is with speed and lethal intent. Things will move very quickly.
Let's go. Shigaz rises and kicks dirt over his small fire. He has few weapons and supplies to gather.
Then we are off. Stay close. Be ready. It is time at last.
He strides off to the north. The north? Not the direction I expected. Alright, I guess there's still paths he needs to look at. Okay, Shigaz. Shigaz bends down and recently inspects this totem.
Only recently placed. A fresh trophy. However, these are ogre markings. They must be hiding near here. Not our targets. Let us move on.
He leaves, continuing to the north. Well, west, more likely. Ah! These people. Monitor Shigaz fearlessly approaches the group of woodsmen sitting around this fire. Dirty, scowling, heavily armed woodsmen. Along with hatchets and saws, they also have a variety of blades and bows, all of them close at hand. Something about them makes Shigaz suspicious. He immediately starts to question them, who they are, what they are doing here, and most importantly, why they are so armed. The woodsmen, all from Kellamdariel, bristle at this questioning. The conversation rapidly becomes heated. Shigaz! Let's go. I've already spoken with them. Shigaz ignores you. He seems to notice something. He points at a glove on one of their hands.
Blood.
Wait. Everyone turns and looks at the woodsman's leather glove. It has a long slash on the back and is heavily stained with dried blood. However, the man's hand is unharmed. He snorts, suddenly nervous.
What? Cut myself with an axe. Happens out here. We work hard. Not that a whole Glandian would understand.
Their leader steps forward.
We have to work to feed our families. We need to go. We can't waste any more time.
Wait. Shigaz pulls out a pouch. He shakes it and you can hear the coins jingle inside.
Simply return with me to Castle View. Only a day's journey, and once you have answered the questions of the Kellam there, I will pay you for more than you would have earned. It's a fair offer, and I...
But then the armed men draw their weapons and jump to their feet. They are not innocent woodsmen after all. You have little time before they attack to wonder what happened to the owners of this camp. You doubt that it was pleasant. Well then, okay. Nice job with that random stun. Even though it didn't actually work. Alright, kill what you can of these brigands. Alright, Nathalie, you focus on that ranged one. We'll focus on these two. Nice. And... And down she goes. Monitor Shigaz looks at the ruined camp.
Thugs and killers, that is all they are. Yet this was only a small group. We still need to find their hideout.
He leaves to the south. Perhaps we should find that abandoned camp down to the south. That might provide clues. After you, Shigaz. Shima watches the woods as you pass. He seems dissatisfied. He whispers to you.
This assault, it is not properly done.
What do you mean? He speaks very quietly.
Shigaz is a strong warrior. He is patient and diplomatic, but his skill as a Shadow Walker, I would stay very alert.
What is he doing wrong?
Moving too far out in the open. Not enough reconnaissance. Not quiet enough. I will show some restraint in my criticism. We shall see what happens. Perhaps there is no need to worry.
He walks on silently. Well, that may be a problem with the... Hold on. Monitor Shigaz looks around this nondescript glade. Then he checks to make sure that you are still behind him.
Keep close. I have already searched this area well, but I was waiting to explore the next area until I had your support.
He continues to the south. What I was going to say was perhaps the fact we're not really being as stealthy is a problem with the engine. Can't really stealth very well. Here's the abandoned camp. We've been in here. Nothing but rats. Monitor Shigaz inspects the abandoned logging camp. He sniffs the air. He kneels and looks at the tracks on the ground. He opens the door of the sole intact building and peeks inside. Finally, closing the door behind him, he turns to you.
Truly abandoned. Only rats live here now. Come on, we are fast running out of places to search.
Of course, this way. Alright. Looks like we're heading towards those towards that, rocky area I mentioned. Where I expected we'd find them. Come on, Shigaz. Nathalie walks through the woods, strangely pleased with herself. It is odd, considering that the bandits she is hunting are from Kalimdariel. She looks over at you. A good day for hunting, yes? And you aren't bothered by our target. Of course not. There are some loyal patriots in my homeland who refuse to hunt Kelim, no matter how coarse and criminal they are. But me? They are brigands and scum, and I see them as my rightful prey. She walks on, humming very quietly to herself. Yes. I do wonder what would be said if the other two were brought. Sevelin and Janelle. Monitor Shigaz looks around this remote valley. There don't seem to be any tracks, but a ruined cart catches his attention.
Interesting. Weathered by the sun and rain, true, but not like I would expect.
He walks to the south. Yes, right there. Shigaz stops at the cliff wall. He raps it with a mailed knuckle, listens carefully, smiles, and begins to search the stone. It doesn't take long for him to find what he is after. He pushes in a stone outcropping and a section of the wall slides away. He turns to you, unable to conceal a grin.
Well, Jason, we are here. No guards. We are unexpected. You and I can strike quickly with the advantage of surprise. But Jason, only you and I. No others.
What?
I want a very small force for this. You and me. All of your companions must stay behind.
Shima nods.
I do not like turning away from a fight, but I will respect a fellow Shadow Walker's wishes.
Nathalie is disgusted. What? You don't trust me, Shigaz? Well, I would rather die than spend yet more time rotting in Avadon while others get to fight. Why? Shigaz looks embarrassed.
I would not say. At least not at this point. However, I will not be dissuaded.
Very curious. But I suppose I will respect your wishes, for now.
I thank you, Hand of Avadon. I meant no offense to any of your companions.
Very well, but this is a foolish decision.
Perhaps. And yet it is my foolish decision to make. Come, quickly, before the bandits discover that they have been found.
Very well. Nathalie, Shima, keep a watch out at the entrance. Make sure nobody gets away and nobody follows in after us. Proceed, Shigaz. I will follow. Monitor Shigaz nods, gives you a brief salute, turns, and walks through the gap. A moment later he has slipped down the stairs, not making a sound. Alright. And that's where they are. Alright. Cloth, a lamp, nothing else down here. Alright. Alright, down we go. Let's see here.
It is Shigaz's right to choose how large his force should be, but I feel that his decision is unwise, Shadow Walker or no. Good luck to you. And please, if you see anyone from the accursed Honored Forge clan, I need to know.
Shima nods, turns, and climbs the stairs. Being sent home before the fighting starts leaves Nathalie so angry that she can barely talk. She nods to you and climbs back up the stairs. She doesn't even honor Shigaz with a glance. Alright. Let's just speak with him. Monitor Shigaz is waiting for you in the shadows of this crude storeroom. Piles of stolen food and supplies are everywhere. He turns to you.
I must apologize. I did not wish to send your companions away, but I feel that I had no choice.
Why did you do that?
Do not think I meant any offense to them. I'm sure that they are skilled and experienced. However, as strong as they are, their loyalty might be questioned.
What do you mean?
I am not a fool. After hunting down the Drake, I learned all I could of you and your friends. Their loyalty and reliability have all been questionable, at times, and yet they were all gathered in one place. Very odd. But no matter, it can be pondered later.
He looks at the closed gate to the east.
Let us go north. That seems to be our only choice.
He walks quickly, staying in the shadows. When he is still, he is almost invisible. There's something about that, Shigaz. You do walk quickly. There's a path over here, but it's shut. No way through. 5 lockpicks, no thanks. Of course, if we had them there, we would have been able to just pick the lock ourselves without having to use anything. I'm coming. Monitor Shigaz stops at the entry to the room to the north and holds up a hand.
Clumsy.
For a moment, you aren't sure what he is referring to. Then the bandits step out of their hiding places. It is an ambush, but Shigaz doesn't seem at all frightened. Alright then. I see them up there. Can't quite reach. Let's do what we can. Alright, Shigaz, you deal with that one. I'll deal with these two. Bit... Let's deal with them quickly. Missed. Man, Shigaz is really good at dodging things. There goes that one. Man, Shigaz is a beast at this point. There goes that one. Aubin the Brigand. Alright. You focus on those. I'm gonna try and get around to get to these archers. Of which there are 3. And I can't see the fighting going on. There he is. Alright. Once again, I will try and focus on these archers. It's taking a while, but we'll do it. He's able to take care of those 2. He hasn't killed them yet. In fact, has he actually? I don't think he's actually killed any of them yet. So far, I've done all the killing. Though he has tanked them, which is nice. Alright, now we just gotta get up there and help him. And he killed him. Shigaz looks at the closed gate to the east.
Unfortunate. It blocks our path. But at least it means that none of the thugs were able to run and alert their fellows. We will need to double back and look for a different route in.
He leaves to the south. Well done killing them, but we still have more to do here. Doesn't look like there's anything else that was dropped here. Silver necklace can be sold, but that's about it. Alright, let's go. Went to the south. Maybe this way. No. Maybe back to the main entrance. Oh, light please. Monitor Shigaz looks to the east. The gate that was closed before is now open. Then he looks at the door at the top of the stairs. It is closed and held shut with a padlock. The lock glows slightly and is covered with runes. Shigaz says several words of an adult nature meant to clearly convey his annoyance.
A trap. Certainly not the sort I suspected.
What sort of trap?
That padlock isn't real. It's a work of pure magic. I don't know what caused it to appear. It will fade in time, but that will take longer than we have.
How can we get that lock open?
Assuming we don't want to stare at it for several hours while the bandits hunt us down, we need to find its maker. He or she will probably have some sort of key or way to dispel it.
Do the bandits know we are here?
Doubtful. I think this was just a trap. If they knew of our presence, we would have been cornered and charged by now.
What should we do? Monitor Shigaz looks at the open gate to the east and sighs.
We walk into the obvious ambush.
Doesn't that worry you?
No, I am now looking forward to it. Come on, Jason, let's show them that they have locked themselves in with a nightmare.
He walks to the east. Well, it's a trap. What do we do now? Spring the trap. The path soon ends in another portcullis, this one closed. It's an old, rusty thing. Looks like you could easily bend or dislodge one of the bars, making a hole big enough to climb through. Monitor Shigaz walks up to it and lightly raps a few of the bars with one knuckle. When he strikes the third one, the passage suddenly grows very warm. 3 angry-looking red runes suddenly appear on the crossbars of the gate. Run! Even before the word passes your lips, Shigaz is turning to run. Several searing balls of fire flow out of the gate. Twisting, he avoids most of them, but one of them strikes the side of his chest. Shigaz, are you alright? He doesn't respond. He starts to stagger away from the gate, stumbling toward a corner of the passage. Shigaz gently lowers himself to the floor, partially concealed by a large barrel, and inspects the wound. There's a nasty burn and at least a few broken ribs. He can move slowly and with great pain, but fighting is out of the question. He engages in a low, gasping bout of swearing, cursing the traps, whatever mages and the brigands hire, and his own carelessness.
Overconfident. I thought, with a hand here. I was clumsy. This race to Shadow Walkers.
Perhaps I can heal you.
You could ease my pain. Help a little. But I can't fight. Not for a while. We need to escape.
What was that?
Trap. Another trap. A mage helped the brigands. Probably still here with our luck.
Was there a way around that trap?
No, had to be set off. But could have done it a safer way. I admit I'm not as skilled as some.
What now? Shigaz looks over at the gate. The explosion knocked several bars loose, making it possible to slip through.
You are a hand. You are strong enough. They're only brigands. I will hide here. Go. Finish our task.
Any advice?
Think like a shadow walker. Hide. Stay in the shadows. They're sure to have patrols. Avoid them. Look for a way to slip farther in unseen.
Wait here. I'll be back soon.
You're a hand of Avadon. I know. Know you can save us. I will hide here. Hurry. Find a way out.
With great discomfort, he slides under one of the barrels. It's not a very good hiding place, but it might keep him concealed for long enough to buy you some time. So, this is gonna be a stealth mission. Well, I'll see what I can do. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Keep our eyes open for anything. We may be able to... Okay, this is a gate that'll allow us to escape out if we need to. Well, allow me to escape out if I need to. Just need to be careful and watch for guards. Looks like there's a big cave there. That's probably where we're going to need to watch. That said, I'm a warrior. Not exactly a stealthy kind of person. I'll do what I can, but won't be perfect. Let's see. You emerge into a large cavern full of mist. To the north you see a lake, and beyond that you see the bandits. They have built a small fortification at the north end of this huge cave. Most of the brigands are camped directly in front of it. A lot of them, armed and drunk. You can hear their singing and caressing from here. Alas, they are not too drunk to overwhelm you should they detect your presence. As you watch, they send scouts to the south, circling around the lake and watching for intruders. Happily, the sentries stop before they reach you here. Most of the enemy stays at the front gates of their lair. Entering through the front promises to be very dangerous. The cavern you are in stretches out of sight to the northeast. There appear to be fewer guards in that direction. Northeast. Alright. We'll stick to the wall here. Try and keep out of view. Let's see. Lockpick. Hopefully that'll be useful later. We may need to use it. Okay. A rat? I can kill rats. It'll take a couple turns, but I can kill it. There we go. Another rat. I have no problems with rats, I just don't want to be overwhelmed by the bandits. Especially not when I'm on my own. Alright, grab that animal skin. And there's one more rat. Nothing in there. Nice crit. There we go. Alright. You circle around the east side of the large cavern. To the north, a cramped tunnel leads into the darkness away from the brigands. As you scout out the tunnel, for a moment you think you can see movement in the shadows. Someone watching you. Then there is a flash of movement and whoever was there was gone. Okay. I see a guard over there. Can't get in there. Stay back. The guard's watching us carefully. I think I can get through. Yeet! Made it. Okay, we're safe. Let's see what's around here. Ooh. Harua honored for... Oh no. This cramped cavern is full of shadows. When you get close to one of the shadows, it begins to move on its own. A Hulklandian, swathed in black robes and wielding a long curved blade, slides out of a crack in the wall. He nods to you.
You're no brigand. I have been watching you, and I can tell. I mean you no harm. In fact, I think we are allied. I am Harua of the Honored Forge, a Shadow Walker of the Hulklandians.
Did you say you were of the Honored Forge? Harua goes from relieved to concerned in the space of an instant. He steps out of the shadows slightly, and you can see that he is no neophyte. He is over 30, the veteran of many missions, and his blade and razor disc show the signs of years of lethal use.
Yes, my clan is the Honored Forge, one of the most honored and honorable of the Hulklandian clans. Why do you ask?
A Shadow Walker who travels with me has a vendetta against your clan. Harua Honored Forge nods slowly.
One does not ascend in this life without attracting enemies, deserved or not. I am sorry that your friend has a grudge against me, and we can address it in due time. For now, however, I suggest that we set aside any differences and deal with the brigands that surround us.
I came here with a Shadow Walker named Shigaz. He is wounded. You tell Harua the tale of your arrival.
I sympathize. Shigaz sounds like he has behaved with honor, but one should have been sent who can recognize and bypass magical traps. He is correct that you need to find a way to escape, and quickly. However, to escape, you will need the key to the trap on the entryway. Alas, only the leader of the bandits is likely to have it.
Of course. Can you go help Shigaz?
I regret to say that I have orders, and I must follow them. I would love nothing more than to help my brother, but first I must kill the mad cultist who commands these bandits.
Tell me about their leader.
I have caught but one glimpse of him when he emerged to bark orders at his servant. He came out swathed in robes. Not a mage, however, but one of the pack's many secretive cultists. Still skilled in magic, of course, and dangerous, though I am sure not a threat to a hand of Avadon.
How can you help me? With palpable regret, Harua removes a key from his pouch and hands it to you.
Believe me when I say that this was very difficult for me to obtain, and the thug I stole it from spent long, painful hours in the stocks. Go west from here, and that key will help you to slip into the bandits' lair, unnoticed. Once inside, I suggest you not go south. That is where most of the guards are.
Will you accompany me?
I work alone. I only ever work alone. However, if you die, I promise to take full advantage of the chaos your final battle causes to avenge you.
Thank you. So we're to go to the west. But what is to the north? Explosions. This looks very dangerous. Oh, Withered Drake. Sure, we can probably kill it. This might be where we find the drake eggs. Oh, he is powerful, but I think we should be able to do something to him. This is going to be very tricky. I think his stunning is already gone. The passage north ends in this low, warm cavern, littered with bones, refuse, and the remaining bits of a treasure hoard. There's a drake here, an old, withered specimen, half-blind. However, the fires within it still burn hot, and it has no fear of any tasty morsel that wanders into its lair. Okay. And Battle Frenzy, I think, will help out a lot. I can't reach it. Oh, but fortunately, Berserk Leap will reach it. Heh. Okay, now I think we can kill him. It'll be tricky, but as long as we do as much damage as we can. The drake looks at its nest and lets out a furious wail. Then it turns and attacks you. The intensity of its attacks doubled. Yes, this must be where we get the drake eggs we're supposed to get. And we have it cornered. Kill the drake quickly. I don't care about... Okay, the rat killed itself. The rat died anyway. Ah, dazed. Daze is gone. Still killing it. Your blows make the drake wince in pain. It adopts a defensive stance and mutters a spell. A reflective shield appears in front of it, and long, sharp spines grow out of its skin. Oh, great. Spine, shield, and reflection. Jeez, this drake really does not want us to die. And we're dazed. I didn't even realize. Okay. This is very tricky. Stunning Bash. Ow. Stunning Bash didn't work. Okay, now we're taking a lot of pain. This is bad. Hold on. Potion of Speed will definitely help. Okay, I need healing. Definitely need healing. If that stuns me... Okay, I resisted. He doesn't have much health left. There we go, the drake is dead. And we got... Drake Skin. Dreadnought Helm. +9 armor, +20 to curse resistance, energy resistance, and +10 to mind effect resistance. It's pretty darn good. We're gonna hold on to that. That might prove useful. This nest is particularly large and comfortable, as such things go. It has been padded with bits of fur and branches brought with great difficulty from the surface. There are also many gobbets of meat waiting to be consumed. And then at the bottom of the nest, you see why the drake put so much effort into it. There's a lone egg there, a hardy, leathery thing, waiting to hatch and add another drake to the world. You recognize that this reddish ovoid has considerable value. You wrap it in fur and put it into your pack. The warmth radiates out through the padding. Okay, we got the drake egg. Excellent. Took a little bit of effort, but we managed to do it. Meanwhile, to the west here is where we need to go. You know, I really hate having to stop in the middle of a dungeon, but I have no idea how much more there is to do. There's still a fairly large area over here, so it could be anything. Anyway, next episode, we'll go through the rest of this place, find the leader of these bandits, and deal with him. Till then, I'm Cheswick44, that is Jason, this has been an Avadon Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.